Hello, everyone. I just got home off the truck and I got my Holman full color study Bible. It comes in this box. It's one of the ones that doesn't actually close, it just slides in and out. Sturdy box. And if you want to take a look at the features, navy leather touch. I like that leather touch too. Now I got the Nelson one also, the full color. I should do a comparison. But the Holman is thinner. I noticed that right off the bat. And it's got two ribbons. It's a paste down. I haven't broke it in. I haven't done anything with it. I just got it literally. I did get the thumb indexed, and I like how they really square them off. Rectangular. The Holman Study Bible full color. I've had two of the old ones, and this is what it comes in with. And this is the new one. I'll tell you, the print's a little smaller than the Nelson, and but it's got a lot more notes, I think, in this one. I haven't really had time to look at it much. This gives you the features of how to use it. There's a couple differences that I don't like. Is like the Nelson's got the alternate words right there in the center column. This one, it's got them at the back. You have to kind of go all the way to the back. I looked at when I look at the notes on Bible, a lot of times I'll go to Isaiah 14:12 and see what they say about Lucifer, and then I'll go to Ezekiel 28 and see what they say about the anointed cherub. And this one, I didn't like the notes on either one of those. And usually that'll kind of tell you. Of course, the editor of this one is the same editor that did the Holman Christian Bible or whatever. So, they're not King James believers, and they go into the Septuagint again. But it's got colored pictures. It's got the translator to the reader and the dedicatory to King James. How to study the Bible. I would take that with a grain of salt, whatever they were saying. And then at the beginning of each book, it will have, it's got quite a bit of stuff here. So this, the Apocrypha and the Protestant Bible, and it's got the Septuagint. That's a shady translation, folks. That's even hard to be proven that it really is what they say it is. That came about. I don't like the Septuagint. I like the Texas Receptus. But this is how, okay. Let me see here. So you got Genesis, you got a title page, and an introduction, an outline, and they got the timeline. That's different than the Nelson. They got the timeline there, and the print's smaller than the Nelson, quite a bit smaller in the notes, but it's got a slew of notes. Your cross references is on the side there, and it's got these. Now all Holmans, they'll have the big 9. See the 8 there, and then the big 9. That's your paragraph instead of having a paragraph mark. But also they have these headers, and you know what? They are exactly the same as my Nelson. I just opened up to a couple spots, and these headers are exactly the same in the Thomas Nelson and in the Holman, which is quite strange. But yeah, it's a little bit different than the old one I had. But it's got all throughout. It's got, of course, I'm not going to come to any pages that's got it. I looked in Acts, and it does have all 3 of Paul's missionary journeys and his voyage to Rome, all in text. I really like that. That's mainly the reason I got these things. This is the conquest of Cyrus the Great. The maps in there and stuff are really cool. Me personally, I would take almost all these notes. General knowledge, maybe they're okay. But yeah, they're not gonna be like an in-depth, and they don't really take a doctrinal stance. If it's anything like the old one, it's just real general. Trying to sell Bibles. I don't know that I like that. I think I'd just soon have them in the middle. But that's the way they did it. And at the back, of course, all through there, here's the red letter. It is red letter. I would say that's an 8.5, 9 tops. It's not a 10. Here's the Thomas Nelson, and there's that. I actually like the Thomas Nelson, the print better. I love that comfort print. I've been really enjoying reading out of it. And here we got a picture of Lazarus' tomb, it says. Huh. So it'll have stuff. And then all through the Bible, then we get back here. And we got us a concordance. What else we got here? Pretty big concordance, actually. The King's English. Okay. See, I like that. Of course, I don't really have a problem with King's English anymore, but every once in a while you come across a word you don't know. And in the Thomas Nelson, you could just look right there at the center. Here you got to go back to the back, which is a plus to me for the Thomas Nelson. I'll probably end up giving this one away after I look through it quite a bit. But boy, 3 columns of notes. It's got a lot of notes. and they're Baptist leaning, but they're pretty generic from what I can see. If it's anything like the old ones. And so you got that. So that's a concordance. Most everything's in the text. Yeah, you got a few pages for notes. That's nice. If you did have a Bible like this, I would recommend, a study Bible like this. You can take notes in it. Of course, there is room, but not a lot of room for notes. It's not like a wide margin, nothing. Got quite a few pages in the back, though, for notes. The maps are on just the same paper as the Bible. Hey, that's a globe. Boy, Hoffman would be angry at them. He believes in a flat earth, by the way. So, we've got a couple cool maps. There's maps all throughout the Bible, too. So, these aren't your general Holmans. I don't think that is. I think I've seen that in a lot of them. I've had quite a few Holman Bibles. They're all right. And your maps. And it's a paste down, right straight to the paste down. And this is that leather soft, which I have no problem with whatsoever. No raised hubs or anything. I think this was, I think the box says, yeah, $80, but I think I paid maybe $60 for it. But I'll do a comparison with it with the Thomas Nelson. I love the cover. I like the cover a lot better than I do the Thomas. I got this at that Bible store. This is bonded leather. I really don't like bonded leather, but it's what they had, and I wanted to spend some money at the place to support them. Again, the Holman's thinner and lighter too, and really has a lot more notes, I would say. So, if that's something you're interested in, you can pick one of these up for, $60, $70. You can get them in the leather, the bonded leather, this leather soft, which is really nice. I like it. Anyway, that's my little review. I'll do a comparison and maybe a more detailed review. It's kind of my first impressions. You guys have a wonderful day. And remember, reading these things, they don't do you no good on the shelf. And all the notes are notes. It's the text. All you need is a good King James text is really all you need. But, hey, I like study Bibles. All right, you guys have a wonderful day, and remember to read these things and pray without ceasing.